and blessings, beautiful souls. Sarava and Ashe to you. How are you today? It is so nice to be looking into your beautiful smiling faces. Well, folks, today I am officially joining BookTube, which, by the way, I knew nothing about until probably about a month ago when I mentioned to Alora that I stumbled across the Witch's Box, and the beautiful Elena over there was doing a book review, and I was like, which BookTube or something to that effect? It all caught my eye, and I was on WhatsApp with Alora like a lightning flash, and she's like, yeah, dude, BookTube's been around for a while, and I'm like, really? Has it? So, nevertheless, fast forward to now, the team over at the Witch's Box, they contacted me and asked me if I would like to participate in their book box, their Witch's Book Box. And I was like, yes, it's books? Like yes? Who's gonna say no to that? Like, really? So I got sent out my first package, and I just wanted to show you what is in their book box, which is a really new subscription service for the Witch's Box. So let's look at the books that they have sent out for me to read and review and do the things with, okay? Okay, folks, these two books are what came out in this month's book box. This is The Witch's Book of Spirits it's Devon Hunter, foreworded by Judica Illes, and Devon Hunter's The Witch's Book of Power, foreworded by Christopher Penzac. So both Llewellyn books, both Llewellyn publications. This is a little thumbnail of the author. I've heard really good things about his book, especially this one here, The Book of Spirits, so I'm really keen to look at that one in particular. But in true book fashion, the Witch's Box sent out some little goodies as well. Just little paper-based goodies for those who love stationery, stickers, bookmarks, paper-based stuff. So they sent out this gorgeous, look at that bookmark. Look at that, just that gilding of that bookmark. I mean, like, stop it. So beautiful. And it's like, witches read, and then alchemize words into magic. The Witch's Book, thewitchesbox.com, at The Witch's Box, which are their links down here, which I'll also post in the description box below. And then they sent out these cutie patootie little stickers to go on your books. And this is they. These are they. Whatever what can't speak. This is the stickers that I'm referring to. These ones here. And it's basically, this witch's book belongs to, and that's exactly what it says. So they can go on the back of your book, which I don't know about you guys, but if you lose books at the same rate as I do because I lend them to people in good faith and they never return them, you know who you are, then one of those is pretty handy. Likewise is writing your name on the inside cover. Likewise, it's just branding the damn thing in any way that you can to ensure that they come back. My personal favorite is a book binding and the written spell that you can put in a book to make sure that it comes back to you. Okay, so the Witch's Box and their incredible book subscription box will be sending out like this subscription box with 2 books every month, and it's, you know, your standard subscription package, which most of you are already familiar with, but except this one comes with books in it instead of like ritual ephemera, which I am so accustomed to. But I've got to say, after going through all of my books before I moved down to Tassie and releasing a whole bunch of books, like I'm talking hundreds of books were lost in that transition, I'm really excited to be in a position where I can curate another library, and perhaps I won't be so like misery about the ones that I've got on my shelf now, because these are really the only books I have in my life at this moment in time due to the great book cull of 2018. So I'm super excited for the Witch's Book Box. The Witch's Box books? I can't even say it. I'm just so excited for this new subscription box, really, because books are something that I absolutely love. They are a great comfort to me. They have been a great comfort to me since I moved to Australia, away from my family. The way that I got to where I am right now was by just voraciously reading as much as I possibly could. since having children, my reading brain broke, and I talk about this quite a bit in my magical library on Patreon, where I feel like my reading brain literally broke. And that is because my fatigue kicked in as a new mother, and my ability to like retain concentration, it just wasn't there. It's just not there as much as it was, which is why I feel like I need to get back into reading in a more structured manner. And if you are out there and you're in the same position as I am and was, just comment below, just say, I know what you mean when you say my reading brain is broken, because it felt like a genuine thing. I was such a voracious reader. I could read so many books, and I loved to read, and I'd sit there and I'd read, and I just felt like I had all the time in the world to read. And since becoming a mother, and a mother of 3 no less, running my own businesses, doing all the things that I do, reading has just been like kicked to the curb, and I have found myself really struggling to find the time to cultivate a healthy reading practice. So that is what I am doing right now, is I'm cultivating a healthy reading practice. I'm learning how to read again, and I'm really looking into techniques to make me a faster reader, but without actually missing out on any of the, you know, the minutiae of the story. So it's about fast reading, yes, but with optimal comprehension at the same time. And I have found some really interesting tidbits. If that's something that you want me to talk about in a future video, please do let me know. But it's helping me, and it's something that I'm really into at the moment, is just getting back to that, you know, my reading mojo, if you will. So I'm really hoping that having access to the Witch's Box subscription service helps me to do just that, because these 2 little books look to be treasures, and I'm definitely going to get stuck into them. I've just got to figure out a way in which I can do that in keeping with this Sabbath's book theme. Like at the Magical Library, we have a book theme for this Sabbath rotation, and I need to make one of these books fit that theme. So let's see how we go with that. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this little intro to the Witch's Box's book subscription box. And I'll leave all the links to the Witch's Box and their book subscription box in the description box below. Can I say box any more times? And hopefully you enjoyed as much as I do. I have an affiliate link for the Witch's Box, and if you want to, you know, participate in helping me out there with that little clicky click, then by all means do so. So there you have it, beautiful souls. Wishing you so much love, luck, peace, and joy. I'm so excited to now be a member of BookTube, whatever that means, because I didn't know it was a thing, and it turns out that I'm here now and doing it, so yay! All right, beautiful souls, take care of yourself, and I will chat to you in the next video. Mwah!